Are you ready for the best brownie that you've ever tasted? These brownies are fudgy, they're chewy, they're the perfect chocolate flavoring, and the best part about these is you can frost them while they're still warm with my hot fudge frosting. Let's get baking. First, we're going to take out a small saucepan and we're going to take 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of salted sweet cream butter. Okay, next we're going to add our unsweetened chocolate. So these, when you open up this box, they are in 1/4 ounce squares. You're going to add 8 of those, so it actually equals 2 ounces of chocolate. I'll show you right here. So when I open up this box, it actually shows you the measurements right here. We're going to use all 8 of these squares. So this box will usually make 2 batches of brownies. Okay, now you're just going to turn your burner on to medium heat, and then you'll just melt this down and stir occasionally. When it's done melting, you're going to set it aside, and we're going to add 2 1/4 cups of sugar to a mixing bowl. Okay, now to your sugar mixture, you're going to add your chocolate sauce. Go ahead and pour this over the sugar and then mix it really, really well. After you have mixed this together really well, let it sit for about 10 minutes because it's still hot, and we're adding eggs next. You don't want to add the eggs to a really hot mixture or it will partially cook your eggs. So let that mixture set aside for about 10 minutes, and then you're going to add 5 eggs and mix this together really, really well. Next, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. Salt really enhances the flavor of these brownies. I add it to the batter and to the frosting. Then you'll add a really good quality vanilla. You want to add 2 teaspoons and then mix this together really well. Okay, the last thing I'm going to add is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Go ahead and add this to the batter, and then you're going to mix this together really, really well. You guys, there is something about brownie batter that is just so dang delicious. I could just sit and eat this by the spoonful. In fact, that's what my dad would do. He'd make us give him a little cup of brownie batter and he would just eat that. And then he would love the cooked brownies too, but it's so delicious. So next you want to take a 9x13 pan, cake pan, and you want to spray it really well with cooking spray. Next, you'll just pour your brownie batter into the pan. Oh my gosh, look at the ribbons of gooey, delicious brownie batter. I can't even stand it. Anyway, so you're just gonna pour this in and then you'll smooth it out and then go ahead and place it in your oven. You're going to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees and cook it for 30 minutes. Okay, the brownies are done. They've been cooking for 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and take them out of the oven and you'll set them aside while we start making the hot fudge frosting. So take a medium to a large saucepan, put it on your stove, and then we're going to measure out the butter. You'll need 4 tablespoons of salted sweet cream butter. Go ahead and place this in your pan and you want it to melt all the way before adding any other ingredients. Once the butter is melted completely, you're going to add some cocoa powder. This is one of my favorite kinds, just the Hershey's cocoa powder. You're going to add 2 tablespoons to the melted butter. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of milk. Now go ahead and mix this all together with a whisk. Make sure that every little clump in there is really thoroughly mixed out. You want this to be nice and smooth. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt and then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, now turn your stovetop down to low and we're going to add our powdered sugar. We're going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar, give it a really good mix with your whisk, and then add the last 1 cup and then mix that really well. Okay, so we have added 3 cups of powdered sugar total. So after that last cup, make sure that you mix it together really, really well. Make sure all the powdered sugar is incorporated and there's not any lumps. It's nice and smooth. And then we're going to add it to our warm brownies. Go ahead and pour it right over the top, and then we're just going to smooth it out with a spoon. I'm just going to add some chocolate sprinkles because I love chocolate sprinkles on chocolate brownies. So go ahead and add these to the top. And then you can eat your brownies right away if you like them nice and hot and ooey gooey, or you can wait till they set up for a little while and you can cut into them and eat them then. If you want them to look really fancy and nice and clean cut, then I would wait before you cut into them, because the hot fudge kind of drips down the side of the brownie just like this one. But oh, they're so good to eat nice and warm. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know if you make them. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.